today my recipe is going to be for one of my favorite salads, which is a salmon berry nut salad, but I'll just show you that along the way. So welcome to this recipe. So the first thing I did is I patted down my salmon. I like to get it dry so it can get a really good sear. I also do this so I can cook it first. Then I added my seasonings. I used Tony Chatler's no salt and one from Popeyes. I just like their Cajun sprinkle, but if you don't have this, just use more Tony And now my favorite part, the sear. First place it down on skin side up while putting it on the grill. I cook it for about 4 minutes on each side, and then I take it off of heat. Then I washed off some blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, and then I took out my orange, which I'm going to use to make my dressing. I squeezed about half of a clementine into a bowl. I first added some olive oil, and then after I added my olive oil, I added a little bit more acidity with some red wine vinegar, and then I added a little bit of Dijon mustard, which is one of my absolute favorite things. Now it is time to plate. The first thing I added was my spinach, about like a tablespoon of blue cheese. I didn't really add too much because there's so many elements going on in the salad. And then I added my mixed berries. I added maybe a quarter cup of each. And then I had some pecan pralines I got from Costco. These are some of my favorite nuts in the world. And then I added my dressing, and then I kind of like mixed it all together before I added my salmon on top. The way I do this allows the salmon to cool a little bit, so the spinach doesn't wilt. And then here is my final product. Like I said, it's one of my favorite salads. Okay, now it's time for a taste test. I think I'm gonna start with a berry. It's really good. The salmon's cooked to perfection. It's also not too spicy either. I really love the dressing. It has like a little bit of tartness, but also like the sweetness from the orange. So yeah, it's great. Thank you. See you in the next one.